Well, welcome to this session on Is AI Getting a Bad Rap? My name is John Dillon, and I'm the Product Development Manager here at C3 SoftWorks, as well as an experienced educator that's created thousands of presentations. The key to AI is to use it to help you create content. But remember, for it to be good, you will need to review it and more likely need to modify it. Without question, AI can be the starting point for a great presentation. Let's face it, creating content is probably the most difficult part about creating a presentation. Let's jump into it. Well, I happen to be in the BRAVOZONE here in Spark, but it doesn't make any difference what session you're using. I'm going to click on Bravo Assist. This is our AI tool. And what this is going to allow me to do is create anywhere from 1 to 20 questions. Under Learning Content, we have 3 options here. Add some text in here on a topic, and AI will search from a variety of different sources and create content for you. Now, the problem with this is you don't know where the information's coming from. The one thing I like the text feature to use, if I have a document and I want to just create 1 or 2 questions on a very specific topic. So for example, if my topic is fall protection, well, there's many different attributes to fall protection. So what I'm going to do is maybe go into a document or a web page and just copy and paste a statement. And I'm going to ask AI to create 2 questions for me. And I want them to be multiple choice. Another thing you can do is you can direct AI to go to a specific source on the web and just simply type in a URL. One of my favorites is if I want to create multiple questions, so in this case, I want to create 20 questions, I'm going to have AI pull it from a document that I trust. I'm going to grab a PDF. It can be in any topic, of course. And then over here to the right, I'm going to say I want 20 questions. And I can choose what type of content do I want AI to create for me. Do I want it to be a poll question, true, false, etc. I'm just going to stick with multiple choice here. And I'm going to go ahead and click on Create Questions. And this is going to take about 30 seconds. So we've edited this down so it only looked like it was a few seconds, but it took about 30 seconds to do this. And it's going to tell you need to review the questions for accuracy. And AI can make mistakes, or AI will create content that doesn't really apply to your objectives. So you can come in here and you choose to keep a question or remove it. The one thing is you're probably going to have to make some edits. So here's a common thing AI will do when you're creating questions. It'll say based on the text. A common modification you're going to have to make. Another thing to consider is AI sometimes will create the correct answer will be the longest answer. And you may have to modify those answers because you want all answers to be in similar lengths. What I'm going to do is go ahead and edit this in the editor. I'm going to click Next. It's going to ask me to add it to the question library. I'm not quite ready for that yet because I want to modify these questions. I'm just going to add this to the Spark session and click Finish. So now we have our questions loaded into Spark here. I'm going to click on the first question here and make that edit I discussed. And then I want to review all the answers. This looks pretty good. Now also keep in mind, now you can add additional information like images, preview slides, summary slides, where you can bookend the questions and also bring in other types of support material like videos, etc. AI is a great way to get started to create the foundation, but you're going to need to go in there and really make it work so it achieves your teaching objectives. AI is a great starter tool. Well, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to reach out to us at support@c3softworks.com. Until the next time, hope you always find unique ways to make your next training more engaging. Take care.